What's going on, everybody? Back on Fortnite here. We've had the first major, this is a major update. I think it was yesterday. A few new items for BR, a few more coming. Bruno Mars is the new music pass here. New music pass, Bruno Mars. You have this, the Die With A Smile style here, and then another alternate version. Pretty cool. His trailer was really fun and funny. They also added a brand new mode called Blitz Royale, and they're just very, very fast mini BR matches. It's like on like a even smaller reload map, kind of. There's no respawns at all. Yeah, just very fast matches. It's only in 0 build. Right now it's incredibly sweaty because everybody's trying to get their victory umbrella and whatnot. And the loot pool is crazy. It's full of shield bubbles. Shield bubbles everywhere, dude. Yeah, it's kind of rough. But anyways, if you have Fortnite crew, go and log on to Rocket League. There's a new like Rocket League season that just started. And that means there's a full free brand new car that you can use in Fortnite. I'll just see if I can hop in a car. I'm gonna go to one of these little pillars here just to get some loot. We have to talk about the new items, especially the Storm Beast Pom-Poms. It's basically an item where you can transform into the Storm Beast, like the Battle Pass skin, but you are a beast, literally a beast. You can run fast, jump high. When you jump in the air, you can do a power slam that does a ton of damage and breaks a ton of structures. And of course, you have a melee attack. But the main issue with it is you are very tanky. You are very tanky with this. So in solos or even in team modes with duos or squads or whatever, if you have an entire duo or team pulling up to you and they're Storm Beasts, you're cooked. You're cooked. You have to play it so incredibly smart. And if you don't, you are cooked. It's one of those things that it's very easy to pull off and get a ton of value from. So I'm going to talk about a few ways that you can counter the Storm Beast specifically. And yeah, just talking about its weaknesses and how to counter it, because there's a lot of talk about how powerful, how incredibly powerful this new item is. And yeah, not gonna lie, playing a bunch yesterday, some duos and some solos, it is a strong item. Here is the new car. It's a pretty cool little car. And I just found the Storm Beast Pom-Poms here. So I'm going to use them, and there's a player going and fighting my pillar, so I'm going to go take them out. So you could go and just transform, and then do like a power slam, and then just run after them. Hey, Hank. Yeah, things like the base boost will help. But I can just keep running. I can just keep running. And you see I have a health bar in the bottom right. Such strange gameplay. He's actually playing this pretty well. This thing... He's not even using guns. He could be bursting me down, but no, he's just pushing me away. Yeah, keep using your charge, bro. And yeah, you're done. You're done. You do take storm damage with this. You can just exit whenever you want with E. But when you die, quote unquote die in the form, you just go back to being a regular human. And you can just finish off whoever you're fighting or whatever. I showed off its capabilities and whatnot. That was an incredibly goofy fight. But let's talk about some of its weaknesses. Its first weakness you can't go on zip lines. Like, so going on a zip line, and you know how you can like kind of balance yourself between the two ends of the zip line? You can just balance yourself on those two ends, but like going between them where you're kind of just in midair and just go and shoot the Storm Beast. The Storm Beast, he can't do anything against you. Another thing, I don't think he can use launch pads. Yeah, looks like he can't use a launch pad. Oh my god, he can. But he can't glide with it, he just will fall down. I did not know that. He can just go on one. Another thing, bro can't loot at all. Another thing is if you're near a larger body of water, you can go in the body of water, like say in the middle of the lake over here, or even kind of in a larger portion of the river. The Storm Beast can't really attack very well. He still can hit you, but you should be able to out damage him at that point. Yeah, go and kill him. I feel like the item is way too common. They're freaking everywhere. So it's very easy to just be overwhelmed by fighting them, because they're just everywhere, especially in duos or squads when there's multiple of them. That's nightmare. It's a nightmare. Cars will definitely be your best friend, but be careful. The Storm Beast can get on top of the front, and if they're like hitting you, they're swinging like this, they can actually sometimes hit you when you're driving. That will do a ton of damage. So just be careful with that. But yeah, getting in a car to drive a bit and then swap seats and deal some damage is a great way to get some damage in on them. And then once you get them low, another weapon that's actually quite good against them is the mist gloves. And there's another thing about the mist gloves that I'm going to want to talk about here as well. Is there's the new mist cape. It's like the cape one, where you can go into wraith form. That, of course, will be useful against countering the Storm Beast. But that thing is just very, very powerful in general. It's just a very powerful item. But yeah, you can just go into like a wraith form for about 5 seconds or so, and you're completely invulnerable during that state. You cannot take storm damage, you cannot take any damage whatsoever. It's basically, if you play Marvel Rivals, it's like Scarlet Witch's ability. Her little turn into a red orb ability. Basically the same thing. But there's a legendary version. I still don't know how to get this legendary version of, where it's a combination of both the wraith form and the mist gloves. Like I said, the mist gloves are great for bursting down the Storm Beast, because the Storm Beast, he's kind of hard to hit. I ain't gonna lie, he's hard to hit. I'm a pretty good player. It's hard to hit him. Yep, you're done. But anyways, the legendary, it's like the Ascendant Mist something. That item is incredibly powerful. It's like a legendary version. It's a legend. It does take up 2 inventory slots, but it is a legendary version. The thing that makes it so special is it has a ton of ammo in it. So you know how the purple mist gloves, they have like 100 ammo in it. The legendary one has, I think on pickup, it's like 300 ammo, which is a lot. That's triple the amount. And not only that, you can use the wraith form, and it uses that same ammo. And it uses about like 10 ammo per use of the wraith form. So you can use that wraith form about like 30 times. Which is absolutely ridiculous. Another new thing that was added is if you open these chests, I think even at A rank, you'll be able to get mythic base boost gloves. Which these mythic ones have 4 charges, double what the blue ones have. Yep, just like that. Mythic base boost gloves. Very strong. Another great place to be for the Storm Beast is the floating island. They can take rifts, I'm pretty sure. So I think they'll be able to land on the island, but you'll have... They can't pull a glider at all, so you'll be able to either take a rift to glide away from them as far as possible, or just get some distance and burst them down. Either way, you have many options. I'm sure with how much people are complaining about the Storm Beast, they're gonna get nerfed in some way. I'm hoping just the only way they get nerfed is like maybe how often you find them, maybe like a health decrease, because in terms of combat, they're actually not that good until you get completely up close, and it's kind of hard to get up close. The slam, honestly, I don't even ever deal damage with the slam. I'm gonna be honest. It feels really hard to actually deal damage with the power slam. I'll land like right on him, and I feel like I don't deal any damage. I got the bloom. Okay, get out of here. GG. Holy shit. What the fuck was going on at the end there? Why were they so weird? You have the bird just fucking grappling around. Oh my gosh. Okay. Really? I was really locked in at the end. The Mist Cape. I think if it's... The Mist Cape is going to be in competitive. The Mist Cape will be very, very, very strong. Especially the Ascendant one. It's like this legendary one. I don't even know... I didn't see it at all that game. For end games of a competitive match, during a heal off, you'll be invulnerable to the storm. And with the shorter cooldown that the legendary one has, yeah, it takes up 2 inventory slots. I think it has like a 7 or 8 second cooldown. So you can pop a medkit in storm, a 10-tick storm, go wraith form, pop another medkit, go wraith form, pop another medkit, go wraith form. You like increase your survivability in the storm by so much longer in those end game scenarios. It'll be very, very strong in that scenario. That's just like kind of theoretical though. I don't know. But yeah, the Mist Cape is cool. I actually really like it. Base boost is just, it's still so powerful though. The amount of mobility you have with it. You don't have a long cooldown. You have multiple charges. In that wraith form, there's not much momentum with it. It's just you go invulnerable for... It's great for getting to some nice spots or just getting out, like a little get out of jail free card kind of thing. But the base boost glove, especially a mythic one, is still just very powerful. But yeah, some cool stuff. Big, huge update with some major stuff. But yeah, I think that's about it. See ya.